is a beautiful thing. Yeah, man, make we talk about it now. And everything glitter and gold. Why come with that effort? On this channel, we like to inform, educate, and inspire so that you may gain, I may gain, and we can be the best version of ourselves. This will contribute to the way we view life and how we contribute to our society, our community, right? And then to the wider world. Now, if this is your first time here, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. Share it on your status, share it to your friends. Yeah, share it on your status. A curious friend might look and say, oh, what's going on here? Let me try. Share it in your groups, share it anywhere you can. All right, feel free to subscribe and be a part of the Edge Nation family. We also have a Facebook group that was recently created, right? So that you can share whatever your thoughts are inside that group. All right. So tonight we're not going to dive like deep into things. We're not going to talk based on deep research that was done. We are going to just reason out things one on one, right? Me and you, right? This is not going to be one of them long videos. All right, thanks for coming out, thanks for being here, thanks, right? They say if you're here, you're in the right place. Okay, now I have to big up the people who have been leaving the comments in the comment area, because you are enlightening my mind. You are lighting that spark that will cause me to think, right? Remember, no man is the repository of all knowledge. No man don't know everything, right? Yes, man. Well, no one man knows everything. Okay? So, big up to my new subscribers. Thanks for doing that. It means the world to me. Big up for the ones who are always coming back. Yo, you guys are the true G, right? Big up to the content creators who stop in to watch my content and leave their bold and to leave their opinion, right? Don't matter how hard they're going at me, right, or at whatever I'm putting out there. They're the ones who are keeping me in check too, right? It's hard to do content and then support, because content take time, and every single piece of content put out there takes time. And for a content creator to come to your channel or your page and support, you have to give thanks. All right. So big up to those people too, right? The people, we know say a lot of comment will come. We know say a lot of people have different thought process as it relates to the cashless Jamaica thing, right? We are talk a little bit about that, right? Now, the number one thing, because we're gonna jump in it, I'm going to do the little short break. The number one thing, my people, where we focus on right now is whether or not this thing is coming. And we can say yes, the cashless society is coming, right? Hear me out. Cashless society is coming, right? Jamaica has always been a country that depends on other countries, countries we call first world countries, right? We always depend on them, right? And if the first world country them or the bigger country them move to anything that resemble a cashless society, Jamaica will have to follow because Jamaica trade with them. I am not saying that we it is not wrong or that's not the way it's supposed to be. We are going to leave that for a later date. I personally wouldn't want a cashless society for many reasons, right? But we are not going to corrupt the water with everything else that is going on. We have to cipher it and take it one step at a time. Is the cashless society coming or not? I say it's coming. It's going to be, right? Number two, the question is when this hits, how are you going to take it? Are you going to sit and just accept that this is it? A matter of fact, let's go back. Now you know that this thing is imminent, it is coming, right? What are your actions? What are you going to do? For me, I'm telling you what I would do. Ask the questions necessary, right? The questions necessary, what are they going to be? For me, questions that are necessary. How would this affect? And you have to ask the questions because I am sure, like me, you too are hearing things on the street, right? You're hearing things on the internet. You, the people, need to find a way to ask the government what do they have in place to protect the citizen, to protect the people of Jamaica who is going to use this currency. Policies we're talking about, policies must be put in place so that the government cannot just jump in or certain entity cannot just be malicious and just do things to people. People, remember that you are the power, you are the source. Without you, the government is nothing, right? You elected them there to lead. The sooner you realize that unity is strength, and for years, Jamaica, the unity of Jamaica has been eroded by many distractions caused by many people. Sometimes even ourselves cause the distraction, right? So we need to ask the correct questions because we want particular answers, right? Answers like will the bank or whosoever is in charge, the central bank, which is BOJ, will it be a source that act like a god? Will they just push the button and freeze your assets, or just say, hey, for example, you did not do something that they were expecting you to do, or you say something against their belief or against the government, and they just decide that you have no rights to say it, so you won't be able to use your money, right? These questions need to be answered, so you guys need to ask these questions, right? Another one, right, that we need to work on, yes, is building back the community, right? A community where you might not like a person, but you trust them because they show the respect, right? That causes you to trust them, because you are the power. But if you don't want the power, you're going to lose it. You see? If you don't want the power, you're going to lose it. That's plain and straight. Look, without the community, you have no power. For the longest time, you know what Jamaica and Jamaicans have been doing? Fighting against systems, right? Systems that should be used by you, right? You allow people to to paint a negative picture in your head, and then you fight against the system. You know, for example, the police force. The police force are poor people pitney. Yes, some are arrogant, but only a few. But the society, people in the society are arrogant too. Yes, some of the police can be cruel, right? Some of the police can be cruel, but so too are the civilian from the society, right? A break. And this is where it gets crazy, because poor people picnic turn police and soldier, right? And them come and they oppress same poor people, and the poor people them hate them, you know, and the cycle goes on and on and on and on, right? How does this apply to the cashless system that is coming, right? The security force must start believing in the citizen, and the citizen must start believing in their security forces, right? If the citizen don't win back the police force, then the police force will be used to oppress you, should in case this cashless system goes south, for civilian, for the regular people out there, right? Respect, see me, to respect the teacher them. Tell me something, how come teacher protest about their money and civilian out there protest with them? Yeah? Our police protest for money and civilian and the teacher not out there protest with them. Why the nurse them protest for money, and the police, teacher and other civilian sector not out there a protest with them? We not see divided we fall. The powers that be, you know, love that. I would love it too if I was the powers that be, because there's no strength. How comes the taxi man them alone out there fight the struggles, even though they used to do some crazy stuff and them cause whatever happened to them and themselves, right? Because you have other ways. Touching the taxi man them, how the taxi man them a drive so fast, a crash and a kill off so much people, and not no go on, no protest no go on. You see what I say? So we don't know them. How comes the youth them a rob and a half people, and people know who them and not give them up? You see what I say? It's all about a system. It's all about you playing your part. And at the same thing with the cashless society we are come. Because look at this. It is going to be in such a way wherein if you have done something that they don't like, they are going to freeze your currencies. And when your currencies are free, I am going to say, yo, you know what? Me and never friend from day one, so me can't share mine. And even if I could, and I do, then they can shut mine down too, because I just now hate somebody that they have labeled. See? You see how that works? So we need to ask the questions. and we need to get the answers. Will this currency affect us in that negative manner? People be talking about it, but no one is asking the question, and the questions needs to be asked. Yeah, the representative should be coming out disseminating information so that people know what they're getting themselves into. For too long, the government's been doing stuff that, they are doing shady stuff, or stuff behind the backs of the people, and the people are not demanding answers, right? You have an opposition leader, you have an opposition team that should ask the questions and bring them back to you. You have a government, a ruling government, with representatives who should be taking information back to you, the people. Better yet, we have a broadcast commission that should not be biased, should not be biased. And they should be sharing information with you so that you can be prepared for what's coming. But if they are hiding stuff and you are not asking the proper questions, then how will you expect to effect change? How would you expect to go into this, with a winning card? How you're going right with a winning card? Tell me. 3 things that has happened within a month, or 3 things will happen recently within a month, easy, right? The constitution that has been changing, they are putting pretty words on it, right? Talking about the layers and the phases, right? And then when it comes down, the people are left out and they make their decision. It happened in 1962, the Declaration of Independence. Were they not reading it? That is why the king is still the head of state for Jamaica, right? No. The next thing is, I asked this question in my last video, the last 4. Are they trying to get rid of the king so that another country can rule over Jamaica or not? That's a big question, but they never answer it. Put that aside again. Now, what's the 3rd thing? The government decided to raise their wages 200%, and it is 200% of either 1.6 million up to 9 million they've been getting per annum, right? Per year. And they double it, triple it in some cases, right? So, my people, this is where we are right now. This is what's going on right now. And then you are there whispering your gross. It's not getting fixed. You need to step up and ask a question. You need to show signs. Yeah? If the opposition not doing it, then the people have to stand up. For too long, they've been taking things. They're taking the beach. They're taking the historical sites. The Rio Grande, White River. See, they are just willingly taking stuff. And you, who are a son or a daughter of the soil, cannot walk on the beach because, according to the constitution, you cannot do that. That's a slavery constitution. Yeah, one that needs to be fixed. People, you know what I do? Get up, stand up, educate on yourself. Educate on yourself so you can present yourself properly, right? Ask question. Don't make a guy take on off a fool. See me? Well, let me say, it was just a little talk, So, the next video we're going to do is, well, it should be, a little bit more detail and research. But this is just a chit chat. And I know it gone at 20 minutes already, so I'm going to go and take it here. So, see what I say? Take it here. So. Yeah, man. But just think about the thing them. And 3 major things are going right now. constitution, yeah, ministered, or the government taking that much risk, right? And the cashless society. Three things you should be thinking about and actively making plans. Because if the people don't go back to helping out each other, then the system is going to win. In a layman term, the system is going to win. If you don't start helping out each other, people are thinking about the barter system. That is not a bad idea. See, use currency when necessary. See what I say? Every man for always have something that they can barter trade. See what I say? Yeah man, each one help one. There are many good things that can come out of the whole cashless society thing. But there are a lot of negative, and it is the negatives that we are concerned with. Right? I am Cleon St. Oliver. You can find me on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, right? Cleon St. Oliver. Like we do it. It's another one. Look out for the next video. Remember, to contribute by hitting a thumbs up, commenting, and subscribing. Me gone. Wow. The mind is a beautiful thing. Yeah man, let me talk about it now. And everything glitter a gold. Grandpa did say that long time ago. Talking about, like we say now, won't say this or feast. Or here means to be the best version of ourselves. More important, the people who are we have to work towards that every day. The people who think is against you. Which is more important. Why are we not seeing the effort